Hey guys, my name is Kirsty and today I'm going to be showing you my favourite first books in a series. Now, I do have loads of first books in the series that I absolutely love, but I just picked out random ones that I knew I really liked. So if you are looking for a new series to start, this is the video for you. I'm going to share with you some great first books in a series, duology, trilogy, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So let's get on with it, shall we? Okay, so the first book I have is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I absolutely loved this trilogy. It's probably one of my favourite trilogies I've ever read. If you don't know what it's about this young boy whose grandpa knows of this other world of the Peculiars, and when this grandpa gets ill, he tells his grandson Jacob about the Peculiars, about the world, and Jacob is so interested that he writes to Miss Peregrine and he travels to Wales, and it's his journey with the peculiar children. But no, I absolutely love this book. It's a great first book to read in the trilogy. It just sets the world up beautifully, and if you didn't already know, there are old photographs accompanying the chapters. The next one is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. This quartet, the Raven Cycle Quartet, is so good. I fell in love with every character, with every plot development. I just absolutely loved it. I mean, this first book is brilliant. It sets up the characters nicely. The thing that I loved the most about the Raven Cycle Quartet is that it's pure friendship. There are some romantic elements to the book, but I love the fact that it centres around a male friendship group. It's quite odd to say, but in YA there's quite a lot of female friendships, so I was really interested to read about a male friendship group. Obviously Blue, she's in this friendship group as well, but it is mainly about the boys, and each of the boys in the friendship group I adored. No words. I love them all. They're like precious cinnamon rolls. I absolutely love them. These books just get better and better and better as the quartet progresses. I mean, this is a brilliant first book. The second book, personally, is my favourite, but this one is really good if you're looking for a new series to get into. There's magic, there's psychics, there's everything. I absolutely love it. The next book is the first book of a trilogy, and that is Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. Oh no, seriously, like, this is my baby. I absolutely love this book. I was on the train on the way to university, so it's like a half an hour train ride. I started this book, and when I got off the train, I was still walking and reading while I was on the way to university. So I was just walking and I was like this, and I was like, oh my god. Every chance I got during that day in between lessons, I read this book. I just couldn't leave it alone. I mean, I was tempted in my lectures to open the book and read. I was like, because I need to read this, but no. Education comes first, guys. Really? This is fantastic. It's set in it's a fantasy version of the Middle East. There's a strong female protagonist in here. It's about politics and magic. So our main character, Amani, she meets this mysterious boy, and she joins him on an adventure across the desert, and there's rebel kings, there's armies, again, like I said before, there's magic, and it is absolutely fantastic. I've read Traitor to the Throne, which is the second book in the series. I actually preferred the first book. This is amazing, and look at the cover. It's so shiny. Next book is the first book of a duology, and that is Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Nouvel. This is a very, very interesting book because it is told in different formats. So it's not prose, it's told in voice recordings, telephone calls, file numbers, documents, interviews, and it was just really, really interesting. It's about this scientist, and she finds out there's metal giant body parts strewn across the world. So she takes it upon herself to put together these giant parts. She organises a team together and she finds out what these giants are. But yeah, this is really, really interesting. I absolutely loved it. I flew through it. I pretty much devoured it. I read it in 2 hours, one sitting, because I was just sat there and I was just like, oh my god. So that's what it looks like. You got the file numbers, we've got interviews, and it helps that the cover is absolutely gorgeous as well. Definitely recommend. Next book is one I'm sure you've all heard of, and that is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. And this is such an amazing contemporary novel. I absolutely loved it. It's got a Korean protagonist, which is brilliant. I'm so glad to see the diversity in this book. And it's about this girl called Lara Jean, who, for every boy that she has a crush on, she writes them a letter and she puts that letter in a box. And she doesn't give it to the crush, she just keeps it in a box. And it's about her writing these letters and coming to terms with her feelings. It's got strong family relationships in it, friendships, and it's just a really cute contemporary. I haven't read the second or third book yet. I do own them, I just haven't got around to it, but I really cannot wait to read them because this was so good. The next book that we have is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. Again, like To All the Boys I've Loved Before, I haven't read the second and third book in this trilogy, I've just read the first one. This is about a character called Mara Dyer, who she wakes up in a hospital bed. She can't remember what's happened. All she knows is that her boyfriend and her two best friends are dead, and she's in this hospital and she's completely unharmed. She doesn't have a single scratch on her, and it's about her moving to a new city because the doctors suggested that maybe a new star will bring back some of the memories so you know what happened, so we can get to the bottom of this. But when she starts in this new city, she sees the faces of her dead friends everywhere that she goes, and it literally haunts her. She can't sleep, she can't eat, because she's just like, I can't deal with this anymore. And then there's some love interest. There's a boy called Noah Shaw. At first I thought he seemed a bit stalkery because he just doesn't seem to leave Mara Dyer alone. But the romance progresses, and they are so cute. This book is really good. I've heard some mixed opinions about the third book in the trilogy, but this is a fantastic first book to read if you're looking for a new trilogy to start. The next book is obviously City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Now this is just a whole universe of itself. You cannot read just one of these books, or you can't just read The Mortal Instruments. You've got to read The Infernal Devices and The Dark Artifices, which I haven't read yet. But no, this is absolutely amazing. There's been a film of it which completely flopped. There's the TV show of it, and obviously the book series just keeps on growing. I've heard that Cassandra Clare is also writing a new series that's connected to the Shadowhunter world, so it's not the Dark Artifices, it's a completely different one. So yeah, this is an ever expanding universe, and I absolutely love it because it's one of my favourite universes of all time. I can't get enough of the Shadowhunter books. If you don't know what it's about this girl called Clary, and she is a Shadowhunter, but she doesn't know it yet. And she goes to this club and she sees this boy called Jace, and she starts talking to him, and Jace is like, wow, wait, you can see us? Like, you're not supposed to be able to see us. So it's about her delving into the Shadowhunter world. She meets the vampires, werewolves, warlocks, and it is just absolutely amazing. Thoroughly recommend this universe. And finally, the last book is one that I actually don't see on BookTube a lot. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen it on BookTube, and that is the Demon Trappers series by Jane Oliver. This is about a girl who traps demons, and it's about this girl called Riley. She is the only girl in the Demon Trappers group, and it's about her struggling to be the only girl because she wants to follow in her father's footsteps, who was an amazing demon trapper, but she feels the pressure to be number one because she's the only girl, and she feels like she has to prove herself. And of course there are 3 guys. Now these 3 guys just try to make her life even more complicated than it already is. There's Simon, who is Angelic apprentice. Then there is Beck, who is the dark, mysterious guy in the book, and he just thinks he's all tough and he's God's gift and that he owns the place, and he struts around everywhere thinking that he's the best. And then there's Ori, who is a complete and utter stranger, and he keeps showing up in Riley's life, keeps saving her, and Riley's just like, who even is this guy? Riley, 3 guys, demon trappers, demons, everything. So it's similar to the Shadowhunter world, where you've got demons and, you know, the Shadowhunters are the demon trappers, but I found this to be so different in a way. This is absolutely amazing. I've read all of the books in the series, but I do want to give them a reread because I read this series a long time ago, so I do want to give it a reread, refresh my memory, because I do remember how amazing this series was, and this is a brilliant first book to start the series off with. So there we have it. Those are the first books in this series that will hopefully take you into a completely new world and into a series that you'll never ever forget. But no, these are amazing first books in a series, trilogy, duology, and they take you to some absolutely fantastic places, and these are stories that have stuck with me throughout the years. They are absolutely amazing. There are many more first books in series that are brilliant. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you've got any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments box below. And I would love it if you could subscribe to this channel. It is in its early stages yet, so I'm still building the foundations, but I do have a schedule. I will be posting every Tuesday and Friday, so fingers crossed I can stick to it. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!